Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. My name's Joshua, and on behalf of the OV team, I would like to welcome you to our community. We are very excited to have you as one of our new neighbors, and today we will be going over a few important details pertaining to you and your new home. At move-in, you received a welcome home folder. Inside, you will find all of the documents that we will be going over in this video. The first document that we want to point out is the inventory and condition form. This form is important and is where you will document any minor damages or maintenance issues that you may find within your apartment upon move-in. All you will need to do is fill out your apartment number at the top, use the left-hand column to note any issues that you find going room by room, and at the bottom of the form, you will check yes or no to give our maintenance team permission to enter and have all leaseholders sign. This document must be turned back into our office within 7 calendar days from the date of your move-in and will be kept on file throughout your residency with Olentangy Village. Next, you will find a welcome letter that includes an abundance of useful information about our community and the Clintonville area. On the sheet, you can find your resident ID codes, which will be used to set up online payments, building access codes, if applicable for your apartment, and the contact information for our leasing office and maintenance team. Behind this sheet and on a separate page, there will be detailed instructions on setting up an online account for your monthly rent payments at rentpayment.com. When setting up your account, be sure to use the e-check payment option to avoid the charges that come along with making a card payment. If you would like to take advantage of the monthly autopay feature, please keep in mind that you will have to renew this every so often in accordance with rentpayment.com's policies. To contact our maintenance department and submit a request for repairs, you will call 614-261-7289. You can call this number and leave a message anytime for non-emergency services by following the non-emergency prompts. We also offer 24-hour emergency maintenance services and have included a document in your welcome home folder that lists 22 separate issues that qualify as an emergency repair after regular business hours. To report these issues, you will call the same number and follow the emergency maintenance prompts to leave a message. Someone will return your phone call shortly thereafter. Lastly, in your folder, you will also find your parking passes, if you register your vehicle with us, 1 guest parking pass for your apartment, and 1 key fob per resident that will provide you access to our swimming pool, fitness center, and package room. Be sure to keep track of all of these items and to return them to us at move-out to avoid any replacement charges. The parking stickers will go on the inside of your vehicle, either on the front or the back windshield, and must be visible at all times. You can also reference the half-sheet towing policies included in your welcome home folder. All right, now we would like to go over some important lease reminders. These reminders cover the more important items that we want to point out, but not everything included in your lease, so be sure to read through your lease documents carefully if you have not already done so. To start off with, we want to touch base on our late fees. We have a very generous late fee policy and have a 5-day grace period at the beginning of the month in which you can pay without penalty. As long as you make your payment before the 5th day of the month, there is no late fee. On the 6th day of the month, if rent has not yet been paid, there will be a $75 late fee charged to your account, and then an additional $5 each day after that until your rent is paid in full. Next, you'll have to pay attention in your lease document to our non-sufficient funds or return payment charges. If for any reason you have a payment that is rejected by your financial institution, a $35 non-sufficient funds or return payment charge will be assessed to your account. Your bank may also charge a similar fee. During your entire tenure here, you will want to make sure that you keep your electric account open, in your name, and in good standing. If at any point in time your electric account is transferred back to the name of Olentangy Village and we pay the bill on your behalf, there will be additional administrative charges assessed to your account. You will also need to keep your renter's insurance account active and current the entire time that you live here. In addition to this, before you moved in, you may have paid a security deposit, and some of you may have paid a last month's rent deposit. These deposit amounts carry over and will be refunded to you within 30 calendar days after your lease ends and you simultaneously move out. If you paid your last month's rent, keep in mind that it covers the last physical month that you're here. Olentangy Village does allow pets within your apartment. In all of our apartments, we allow cats, and in the river buildings exclusively, we allow dogs. If you would like to get a pet, it is necessary that you contact our office for further instructions, and we'll walk you through that process. And the last major lease item that we'd like to cover is that Olentangy Village does allow you to do what's called a lease takeover or lease assignment. These takeovers are similar to a sublease, where at the end of the day, we cut you out of the picture once the paperwork is finalized, and the new person takes over in your place. There's no middlemaning of rent in this situation or work orders, and your hands are washed from liability on that apartment. If you would like to take advantage of this option, contact our office and we will walk you through the process from there. Now we'll go over a few general housekeeping issues. In every apartment, there are multiple smoke detectors. It is your responsibility to check these smoke detectors regularly and to replace the batteries should they die. Some smoke detectors have lifetime batteries, and on these smoke detectors, there is a disable button on the back. Be sure not to hit the disable button, only the silence button, and you can then report it to maintenance and they will come and replace it for you. It is also your responsibility to replace light bulbs within your apartment. The only exception would be if you had the long tube lights, for example, that you see in a lot of our kitchens in the river, ravine, and lofts. You will also want to make sure to clean your apartment regularly, and if you ever experience any maintenance issues, to report them promptly so that we can come and help you fix the issue. We have trash dumpsters scattered throughout the property for our residents' use. Be sure that all of your trash goes within a dumpster and is not left in the common areas. If you were to ever experience any issues with pests or mold growth within your apartment, it is important that you report this to our maintenance office immediately. For your convenience, we also have a package room here at Olentangy Village that you can utilize. If you live within the river, the ravine, or the lofts or studios on high, all of your packages will automatically come to the package room for you to pick up with a photo ID. If you live in the classic village, you can opt to have packages sent to our office by simply listing your apartment number after our office address, and you'll be able to pick up those packages with a photo ID as well. On site, we have a swimming pool that's open during the summer months and a fitness center or gym that you can use that's open from 5 in the morning to 11 p.m. each night. Please note that we do not allow guests within the fitness center, and you are allowed to bring one guest per resident to the swimming pool as long as you are also there with them. If you live in the classic village apartments, you may have rented a window air conditioner unit from Olentangy Village. It is important that you clean the filter on your AC unit regularly, and if you have any issues, report it to our maintenance department promptly. In the classic village, we also use radiant heating systems. These heaters are scattered throughout the rooms in your apartment and use steam to heat your home. On the left or right hand side, there's going to be a knob, and during the winter, you can turn this knob either clockwise to close it or counterclockwise to open up the heaters and allow the steam into your apartment. If you experience any issues with your radiant heaters, please let maintenance know immediately. If you ever have a clogged sink, bathtub, or toilet, we ask that you do not pour chemicals such as Drano down those pipes. Instead, contact maintenance and they will come out to help you with this issue. When you move in, there should also be a shower curtain covering the window in your shower. If there is not, let maintenance know and they'll bring one to you immediately. It's important that the shower curtain covering the window stays covering the window anytime that you are utilizing the shower, as water can damage the frame of the window and you could be responsible for those charges. Thanks so much for paying attention to all of this, and we are so excited to have you as one of our neighbors here at Olentangy Village. Feel free to stop by our leasing office anytime for coffee and snacks or just to say hi. We're always here to help and can't wait to see you soon.